Welcome to Master in Redux course. My name is Rodrigo Solis. I'm a front-end engineer with 3 years of experience working in React Redux environments. I work in large apps with lots of data that focus on visualization, storytelling, and user experience. On my free time, I like to contribute to open source, and I'm a part of the team that maintains a Redux-based library called Redux Offline. Let's go through the course overview. This course is made of 9 sections. On the first 3, we'll focus on the fundamentals of state management and architectural design. The first section will cover the decisions you might need to take when building a large-scale app. Then, on the 2 following sections, we'll focus on the Flux architecture and the changes that Redux flavor brings. The section 2 will talk about Flux without dealing with React and Redux, and the section 3 will talk about Flux dealing with React and Redux in particular. We'll learn about some tools that make our lives easier when working with React in the section 4. Specifically, we'll talk about Immer, Redux First Router, and Redux Actions. Then, we will cover some advanced stuff like performance, building tools on top of Redux, and the best ways to work with async effects. Talking about performance, we'll focus on selectors, virtualization, and normalizing your store. Then with building tools with Redux, we'll cover what's a middleware, what's an enhancer, and the way we can build an enhancer to improve our application. Then we'll talk about advanced effects strategies, where we'll talk about the Redux-Thunk working at scale, an alternative to Redux-Thunk called Redux-Pack, and of course Redux Saga. On the 8th section, we will learn how to server render an application. So we'll talk about server rendering with React, fetch our data from our server, and how to restore our server store on the client. Finally, for the last section, we will do an experiment with a new way of handling data in a Redux app. We'll talk about the trade-offs and suggest some technologies to achieve this in production. Basically, we'll try to remove the data from Redux and see what happens. We'll talk about how this would work and what is needed for this to work out in the end, and if it's worth it or not, and what are the existing solutions that take that approach. This course makes some assumptions on your skill level. So as a prerequisite, it's important that you know the following things: ES6 JavaScript, React, how to create a store, how to create a reducer, how to create an action creator, and to have some experience with the Redux getState and dispatch functions. It's also important that you have experience working with React, and preferably with React plus Redux. This means having experience with the React Redux library and the connect function.